Vegas fantasy. Our Vegas fantasy. It's not a show about sex.
Nope.
It's about football.
Cha-cha-cha.
Good morning.
It's 2 o'clock in the afternoon, Ken.
I said good morning.
Good afternoon, everyone.
And welcome to our Vegas fantasy. Week 10, double digits. It's November. It goes so fast.
We're more than halfway.
We're like almost at the 2/3 point now.
I know.
Insane. But I'm Kenny Davidsen.
I'm Christina Shaw.
And we're getting ready to for week 10. How'd you do?
Best week yet. 5-0, baby. I didn't lose one league.
5-0. We should have a 5-0 song.
5-0.
5-0. 5-0. Look at you.
It's pretty exciting.
Not bad. Good job.
How did you do?
That's because you didn't play me, so that's okay. I understand. Yeah.
Then,
So,
I did play the first place team, and I got him out.
Nice.
Anyway.
All right. I had my best week too.
Oh, really?
Yeah, 40 and 27.
Ooh.
Yeah. In a year that has not been fortunate, this was a good week. I'll take it.
Are you Are you going to bury any of your fantasy teams this week?
Oh, I can bury it. I could have buried a team in week 3.
Oh no.
Oh, I have a couple teams that have no shot. I have an auction team where I drafted Jonathan Taylor, Jamar Chase, and Javonte Williams. What do you think that team is?
Javonte.
Right? How do you win with that team? It's an auction team.
Don't even
right?
say his name anymore.
I know, right?
Don't even say it.
I mean, I have tons of teams like that. I have teams where I drafted Chase and Breeze Hall and Marquise Brown.
Don't say
Who
the
can win,
names.
you know?
Don't say.
Right?
Don't say.
I have teams that just had no shot this year. So, but I do have some very good teams. So,
Obviously.
including the New York League, by the way, my original fantasy league that I've been in now for 13 years.
Oh.
I'm kicking it. I'm kicking it in that league.
I think I was doing pretty good. I think I'm like middle of the pack now.
Yeah, I got up to 3rd place at 6-3. But my running backs are, I have a start-sit question every week in that league because my 4 running backs, and I go and start 3, are Etienne, Walker, Barkley, and Kamara. So every week I'm gonna have a start-sit question as long as I keep all 4.
Oh yeah, I see this.
You're 4 and 5.
I am 4 and 5. I'm in 7th place, but I have the most points in this league.
Right.
Which is so frustrating.
I hate that.
I hate that.
Yeah.
Like the number 3 spot has 895 points, and I have 1,027, and I'm in 7th place.
How many points do I have?
982.
Yeah, I'm coming for that.
That's ridiculous.
Yeah,
That
but you know,
makes
like
me mad.
my last 5 weeks in that league, I'm killing it. So I'm gonna overtake you there.
Okay, we'll see.
Yes.
We shall see.
We shall see.
Anyway.
Anywho, you know why I'm going to overtake you there? Because that's one of the 16 leagues I picked Justin Fields up in.
Killing it, that dude.
Killing it. I'm talking about being a year early. How often did I draft Justin Fields a year ago?
Yes,
and
a lot.
And how crappy was he? Right? Now, it's like, okay. So I was right, but
48
a year
points. 48 points. Okay.
How many yards rushing on the ground?
178 rushing yards.
178 rushing yards for a quarterback.
That's insane.
Yes.
3 passing touchdown, 1 rushing touchdown. All right, Justin Fields.
Yep. All right,
welcome
Justin Fields.
to the list.
Yep. He's getting better at throwing. He's not there yet, but he's getting better. And now he's a new target with Claypool.
Yeah. So.
Yeah. So I'm very happy about that. Mr. Mahomes. Yes.
He threw 68 attempts.
I know, it's ridiculous.
It's insane.
They can't run the ball.
It's crazy. Well, he rushed 63 yards.
He's their best rusher.
I know, which is ridiculous.
I was watching that game at Bellagio before we went to Mayfair, and in the 4th quarter, Mahomes was like losing games for me. I'm like, come on, man. And then, of course, he goes down the field and then overtime and everything. But they don't run the ball. He is their best rusher.
Do you have Mahomes anywhere?
Yeah, I have a few leagues.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
Because I know you'd probably have to take him like super early, and you don't really
But
love doing that.
in Superflex, you take him.
Yeah.
So I have him mostly in Superflex leagues.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think all 4 leagues I have him in are Superflex leagues. So I took him early there for sure. Mr. Tunga Vailoa, first name Tua.
Tua. 3 touchdowns, 302 yards. The guy who I tried to trade Tua for did not accept it.
What did you try?
For Josh Jacobs.
Oh, he wouldn't do it.
Nope.
You offered a trade,
I did.
and it didn't work. I like that trade, though.
I do too.
Yeah.
And he should have taken it.
But he didn't take it.
He has like, I want to say like Heineke or somebody like really ridiculous.
Right.
Like he needs to take it.
Yeah.
And he did not.
You want a Tua stat for you right now?
Mm-hmm.
The Miami Dolphins are 6-0 in games that Tua has started and finished.
Wow.
This year.
Yeah, and finished.
Yeah, and finished. That's the key.
Mm-hmm.
Right. 6-0.
Yeah, I know you last week you were saying, well, he didn't do hasn't done that great this year, but he really has.
He's arrived.
He's
done a very good job.
Yes, yeah. And I need to trade him. Although I might need to use him this week in case if Allen.
Well, you've Allen, so we're gonna be
doesn't.
talking about that. I wouldn't trade to her right now.
I know. Well, now.
You're stuck.
Yeah.
Devontae Adams, after being on the ultimate crapping the bed list last week. Came back with a big game.
It was great.
Do you believe they lost a game? They were up 17-0 again. The Raiders.
They're just bad. Bad.
Can we close the book on Josh McDaniels being a head coach?
Say, can we please fire him?
They had a good coach after the Gruden incident last year, right? The guy comes in yesterday. It feels like yesterday. Right? The guy comes in. They go to the playoffs. They give the Bengals a great game. Then they decide we're going to go get Josh McDaniels, who already failed in another place, and he wasn't even good. He wasn't it's not like Belichick, where Belichick was pretty good, just didn't get the job done in Cleveland. Then he goes to New England and becomes a stud. Right? McDaniels stunk. And now he's with the Raiders, and he stinks again. Can we get over this already? He's not a head coach.
Yeah.
Be done with this.
Well, at least
stupid.
The Colts fired their coach.
Oh, my God.
Thank God.
Is there a more obvious tanking job in this league between the Colts and the Panthers?
Yeah.
Right? It's tanking for Stroud and Young.
Right. Let's move on, people.
There's two big quarterbacks in this draft this year, and they're both tanking for those quarterbacks.
Yeah.
But anywho, we mentioned Tyreek Hill is on pace for a record-setting season.
Good.
Yeah.
Good for him.
That's a guy I didn't take enough.
I got him once, 171 yards. No, I lied. 146 yards, 2 touchdowns. 10 catches.
Absolutely unbelievable.
I always, every time he catches one, I'm like, do I have to? I'm like, yes, I do. I have him once. Yes.
Yeah. Good for you. That's a Cooper Cup. Every week.
Yeah.
But, this is significant because he got hurt in that game before, and we were a little worried, but, nothing to worry about.
He's fine.
He'd be just fine. Justin Jefferson.
Yay.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. So, all receivers this week were big receivers.
Good. Yeah.
Yeah, nothing shocked, nothing out of nowhere this week. It was all the good receivers. Did you get Mixoned in a league?
No, I was the mixiner.
You were the mixiner.
Yes.
For 55 points.
I was giving out the mixiners.
You missed. You did.
I don't know.
You good. You did.
I have him in 2 out of my 5 leagues, and I am sure was happy about
That's
it.
why you're 5-0. You love Mixon.
Yes, I do.
I like Mixon too.
Career
55 points.
Day. I love how it's I think it was his 4th or 5th touchdown in the end zone. He was just counting on his fingers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Mixon.
Nicely done.
Good for him.
Yep.
Well, it's funny because right before he started blowing up, did you ever, and I'm sure you guys out there have had this incident where you look at your team and you go, oh, crap, I started 3 players from one team.
Yeah, you texted me that.
And I played Mixon, Boyd, and Hurst because Hurst has been doing so good recently. And Schultz was on a bye, so I kind of had to play him. And I always play Mixon, and I've been playing Boyd recently. And then I realized, oh crap, I've got 3 of them on one team. I was like, that's not really great. I should make sure to look at that. But then it actually worked out very well for me. But yeah,
nicely done.
Yeah. So
what a day. Kenneth Walker, baby.
Yay! 109 yards, 2 touchdowns, and 3 receptions.
You have him? Do you have him anywhere?
Yes, once.
You do have him. Good.
Yes.
Yeah, I got him in quite a few leagues. Very pleased with that, as I am Mr. Travis Etienne.
Yay. 109 yards, 2 touchdowns, and 2 receptions, too.
Once he got going, he's been killing it.
Yeah,
he's been killing it every week.
Pretty solid last few weeks for him.
Yes, and they play the Chiefs this week.
Ooh.
Interesting game. You can run on the Chiefs, as Derrick Henry proved to you this past week.
Yes.
You can run on the Chiefs.
Mm-hmm.
So, your boy from Philly.
Yeah.
Dallas Goedert.
Yawn. Although, he had one bad game, but he's
consistent.
He's so solid.
He's absolutely solid every single week.
Yes.
Yeah. He you know what you're getting with him. He's very consistent. Been a very good year for him. Welcome, Cole Kmet.
Yeah.
How do you like that?
That was surprising.
Yeah.
2 touchdowns.
I mean, he was universally dropped after the first 3 weeks because he wasn't even targeted because he didn't throw the ball.
Yeah.
But now they're like the offense is loosened up a little bit, so he's relevant again.
I mean, he only had 41 yards, but I mean,
yeah, for a tight end, that isn't terrible.
Horrible.
Yeah, it's not terrible. Travis Kelce.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, bunch of yards and bunch of receptions, and yeah, he did great.
And how about the new Gronk?
Yeah.
Cade Otton.
I mean, how did we not predict this?
Well, because Brate was the starting tight end for to start the year.
Brate was horrible.
He stinks. Yeah.
We should have had Otten and took a chance.
I always have the week wrong with these guys because I had Otten in about 6 or 7 leagues in week 8. And he did nothing till the very end of the game in the fourth quarter. They were playing Baltimore that night. He did nothing, right? So I cut bait, right? Except for like 2 leagues, I cut bait. And what does he do this week? It blows up, right?
Up. Well,
I'm always a week wrong.
It was his first career NFL touchdown, so that was nice. But,
I wonder if he becomes something, if that helps Brady get better for the rest of the year.
Somebody needs to help Brady.
Brady without Gronk, his numbers are not spectacular, but maybe this helps. Maybe Otton can become something for him.
I feel like now that he's getting hot, I think he's going to become.
Let's see.
Yes.
Yeah.
I think.
Do you know that Chris Godwin has not caught a touchdown pass?
Ooh.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, Brady just hasn't been good that year.
He hasn't been throwing. He's like second or third in the league in passing yards. So he's not bad. It's just it's end zone.
Fantasy.
Just not touchdowns.
Right.
It's so weird. Anywho. Ready for?
Yes.
Who crapped the bed? Did you crap the bed? Did I crap the bed? Did they crap the bed? We all want to know who crapped the bed. Crap the bed.
My teams didn't crap the bed, I'll tell you that much.
Ah, yes. But you know
yes.
who crapped the bed? Again, Matthew Stafford.
He's just literally on this list every single week.
Good grief, man.
Do we drop Stafford?
In one quarterback leagues? Yeah, absolutely.
Just by...
There are easily 12 better quarterbacks this year than Stafford.
Easily.
But he was my guy. I have him in Superflex leagues, and those Superflex leagues are dead. Because he was my QB1. He's a QB2 in one of those. That's okay, but gee whiz.
Yeah.
How do you go from being as good as he was a year ago to being this bad?
I don't know.
I mean, I know his offensive line is garbage. And Allen Robinson doesn't get open, and he only targets Kupp. I get all this, and they have no running game. I mean, the Rams are awful. But, man, that's been terrible.
He's 1 year older.
Yeah, but he's not that bad. He's a good quarterback.
Yeah.
I mean, next year he's a bounce-back candidate. You know that.
I don't know. Next year he might retire.
He's not that old.
I know.
He's going to take like a Matt Ryan fall off? I don't think so.
I was going to say Andrew Luck wasn't that old either, and he just
Luck wanted to retire. I mean, Stafford might want to retire after getting, just having nothing to do this year has been awful.
Yeah.
Marcus Mariota, where he belongs, honestly.
He hasn't attempted more than 33 passes this whole year.
Yeah.
Mahomes hasn't completed less than 34 passes
That's a great stat.
Isn't that
awesome.
crazy?
That's amazing. Hasn't completed less than 34, as you said, right?
Yes.
And Mariota hasn't attempted more than 33.
Correct.
That's insane.
I know.
Yeah, that's awesome.
I know.
Gabriel Davis.
Oh, this hurt.
Ouch.
Yeah, 33 yards, 2 for 5. Womp, womp, womp.
Not good.
Such a boomer bust. Like these last 2 weeks in a row, too, he's been horrible.
He got sauced.
Oh, yeah. Sauce Gardner.
Yeah.
Right? Sauce Gardner?
Sauce Gardner. Can Sauce Gardner win Rookie of the Year?
Can Sauce Gardner win Name of the Year?
I mean, this guy's amazing.
Yeah.
Great to watch.
I just love when they say his name.
Mm-hmm. Sauce Gardner.
Oh, yeah.
Right? Maverick says sauce, too. He heard sauce. He came out. That's why. So, yeah. DJ Moore. DJ not more at all. DJ. Ooh.
PJ Walker's just just killing us.
And then Baker came in
Yeah.
and played the fourth quarter.
Well,
I mean, look, they were getting killed by the Bengals, but
Yeah.
good Lord.
that game was sad.
Yeah.
Very sad.
Yep. But they're playing Atlanta this week, so fire them up.
Yes.
Use them. Devonta Smith. Well, A.J. Brown had a big game. What are you going to do?
Yeah, it happens.
Yeah.
He caught both of his targets, though. So
Yep.
2 for 2.
Yep. Clyde Edwards-Helaire.
Womp, womp, womp.
I think he'll be on this list for the rest of the year.
You think?
Well, they don't use him. He's not great. It's like, it's just, it's
I know.
gross.
I know.
Yeah, he's a problem. David Montgomery. Well, the problem is the quarterback's the best running back.
Right, yeah.
So,
somebody just offered me Montgomery for Alan Lazard.
I want Lazard.
I know. I was like, sorry. I was like, no, thank you. Decline.
Yes. No. Definitely not.
No.
Yeah.
No, thank you.
No.
You got to give me something that's like kind of going to help my team.
Yeah, they're playing Detroit this week, so what do? You start him? I mean, he's a good. He should be a good start in theory,
Yeah,
but he's not. Again, your best running back's your quarterback. So
yeah.
Donta Foreman.
23 yards, 2 receptions. Dennis had a start-sit question.
It was him or Jackson?
Foreman or Jackson, and it was only a 1-point difference.
Right. And the answer was neither.
Right. Yeah.
Right.
The answer was.
Right. That was the answer.
Find someone else.
Yeah. This one pisses me off. Antonio Gibson.
Yeah.
Come on, man.
Come on.
He's your best player back there. He might be your best offensive player. I mean, McLaurin up and down. I get that. Gibson is their best offensive player. Why are you not using your best offensive player?
Yes.
It's the same thing with the next guy on Atlanta, Kyle Pitts.
Yes.
Why are you not using your best offensive player?
You should write a letter.
I am writing a letter. Now.
You are so angry.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
These coaches drive me nuts. But, the problem is they're winning. So we can't,
Right. Right.
I mean, they didn't win. Neither of them won this week. So, but they're both better than we think they're supposed to be. But Antonio Gibson, he makes things happen. Use the guy. Kyle Pitts is a difference maker. Mm-hmm. You can see it on the field. He just looks different. He looks like a monster out there, but they don't throw him the ball.
Come on.
So, anyway.
Yeah.
What the hell do we do with Michael Pittman or any Colt, by the way? What the hell do you do with them if you have them?
Well, they have a new coach, so
Yeah.
maybe things will change. He did lead the team in targets, so there's something good about Michael Pittman, but I don't know what we do with Michael Pittman.
Yeah.
I don't have him.
I took him a lot.
I was going to say, I think I stayed away from most of the Colts, which is great.
Yeah, I took Pittman a lot. I was very high on Pittman, and after the first week, it looked great.
Yeah.
But, you think Matt Ryan is going to be your quarterback, and Matt Ryan targets his number one receiver. Mm-hmm. So Pittman looked like it was going to be a great pick this year. And nope, not at all.
Nope.
Not good. But, I mean, what do you do? They're tanking.
Yeah, they're really bad. I think if you need to drop them for buys, I think you're pretty safe to drop them. But also, hey, you might want to hold on to him to see what happens with this new coach in the next couple of weeks.
I mean, I'm not dropping Pittman, but I don't think you can start him. He's still getting in the 8-9 range. It's like you can't drop a guy like that, but still, I think you drop Alec Pierce for sure.
Oh, I love
Remember how good Alec Pierce was? Yeah, but you can totally drop him. You can't use him right now.
I know. I played him for the couple weeks that I needed to play him. I did in our dynasty.
Yeah, with Matt Ryan. And the thing is, they might bring Matt Ryan back when his shoulder gets back. I mean, I know they said Ellinger's the starter, but Ellinger's terrible.
Mm-hmm.
So Matt Ryan might play at some point. So then all of a sudden, if he does, Pittman becomes relevant again. And Alec Pierce probably becomes relevant again, too.
Yeah.
So, and Jonathan Taylor's out. So I'm actually surprised. I thought maybe, because there's such an obvious tank mode in the Colts right now, I thought they might put Jonathan Taylor on IR. They didn't, though. Yeah. So I thought I just had this knot in my stomach. Saturday morning, I'm going to wake up and Jonathan Taylor's going to be on IR. Right? But he wasn't. So what the hell do you do with Raheem Mostert now that Jeff Wilson's there? I know that sounds ridiculous, but I don't think it does.
Wilson led the team in snaps.
Yeah.
in his first game.
And again, the fact that we've been asking about Raheem Mostert when, like, who the hell thought about Raheem Mostert to begin the year? But Raheem Mostert's been helping a lot of teams.
Yeah.
Right? But now, Jeff Wilson's there. And he leads the team.
Yeah, I mean, I think they're just going to share the backfield, and it's just going to be a disaster.
It is. It's a mess.
It's a mess.
That stinks.
I don't know what to do.
That was actually a good thing for a while with Mostert, and all of a sudden, nope.
Nope, not anymore.
Got any more.
Damn trades.
And what the hell do you do if you actually try to have a Rams running back? Who do you play? Who is it? Are we hoping Kyron Williams comes off of IR this week and becomes the guy?
Yeah. I mean,
forget about Akers. Forget about Ronnie Rivers.
Yeah, I really was hoping for Ronnie Rivers to
right.
just, come out. But, I mean, Henderson's the most effective running back, but that doesn't say much. He out-carried everybody else, but, again, does not say much. You're not playing Akers.
No.
Which is sad. Like, Akers is not some, like, old, washed-up running back.
Well, he sure plays like one.
But he does. Right. He's 23 years old.
Yeah.
Like, he was, like, all the rage last year.
He was all the rage, but Cam Akers has never really shown that he's good.
Right.
Like we overdrafted him.
Right.
Because it's what we do to rookie running backs, because rookie running backs are,
can win you leagues.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, look at the ones this year.
Kenneth Walker.
Right? Look at Kenneth Walker.
Right.
Right?
And
Breece Hall before he got hurt. Right?
Breece Hall.
If you're not drafting them in the first round, and then, last year you drafted Najee in the first round, it worked out for you. Then 2 years ago you drafted CH in the first round, that didn't work out at all.
Right.
But you also drafted Akers that year, and that didn't work out.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, rookie running backs, they can, they're very hit and miss. But when they hit, it's good. But anywho, I don't think we have, like, a obvious drop candidate. I mean, I guess we just talked about Michael Pittman, but I don't think you can drop Michael Pittman. Do not.
Okay.
Yeah.
Don't do it.
Yeah, I wouldn't drop him.
I have one.
Oh, yeah?
Can we drop Eno Benjamin?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, well, I mean, unless you're a guy that likes to hold good
just in case
backup running backs.
Right.
Like if you're, like he's shown that he can get you 20 points if he gets the opportunity.
Which is kind of scary to drop him because
right.
Connor gets hurt. You're spending all your waivers.
And Connor gets hurt going to the bathroom. So
right.
it's very feasible.
I know.
Yeah.
So it's like, I kind of just like, and I played him for this couple weeks when I needed him, and it was
right.
great.
The problem is that it's bye weeks. It's very, very difficult with all these teams on bye
to hold
on to these guys. It's very difficult. If you've got a roster spot, you can hold on to Eno Benjamin. I don't think there's anything wrong with that, especially now Darrell Williams is on IR. Yeah. And the only other running back is Keontae Ingram. So I feel like if you can hold him, you can. So here's a trade I made. I made this trade on Sunday morning at 9:45, 15 minutes before kickoff.
You can do that?
Yep. Well, in my leagues, I push trades through immediately. So I traded this friend, Lauren Ann, who plays in one of my leagues. I traded her Eno Benjamin. She gave me Tyler Higbee. I had Mark Andrews in that league. So Mark Andrews was not going to play, so I needed a tight end. I traded him for Tyler Higbee. And what did Tyler Higbee do? Nada.
Well,
Zilch.
Benjamin didn't do very good this week.
No, he didn't do much either, but come on, Tyler Higbee.
Yeah.
Come on.
Come on.
Put him in the crap the bed list.
Yeah, yeah, he didn't.
I mean, that was my ode to crapping the bed with Tyler Higbee. So
just tight ends are just so over the place.
But there are more streaming tight end options than there've ever been. There's a lot of tight ends you can just start for a week and feel, all right, I'll give him a start. Like Evan Ingram, Cole Kmet now, Kate Otten, Schultz. Yeah.
Hurst has been doing
good. Yeah, Hurst,
this year.
Absolutely. He's been doing very good.
Yeah.
So there are more of those guys this year than there've ever been.
Mm-hmm.
So injuries, our favorite part of this show.
No, not.
Okay, not favorite part.
Here.
Another one of my guys, Rashad Bateman.
Yeah.
Out for the year.
Season ending footage. All right.
Yes.
That's enough.
You can predict who's going to be out for the year. Just look at the people I drafted.
Don't say that. You drafted everyone, Kenny. You have 100
Yeah, but
million teams.
I do this. I have my favorites that I spread around in more leagues than others. And then you spread them with, the guys I was crazy about. But like the guys I drafted everywhere. Javonte Williams, Breece Hall, Marquise Brown.
Mm-hmm.
Bateman not as much, but I got Bateman in quite a few. So
yeah,
out for the year. Yay me.
I had him too.
And speaking of the Ravens, Mark Andrews did not play. First time he's missed a game in a long time.
A shoulder injury and an ankle injury.
Yeah.
He's all banged up.
Yeah.
I don't like that.
Makes sense that they held him out with the bye this week.
Yeah.
So the word is that he probably will play in week 11. And I think he will play in week 11.
Hopefully.
Yeah. How about Romeo Dobbs?
High ankle sprain.
Yep. Boy, the Packers are a mess.
Yeah. Oh, God. That game was hard to watch.
Oh, my Lord.
Oh.
And we're all watching that game thinking the Lions are going to find a way to blow it because of
Right.
the Lions,
Yeah,
and they didn't.
Yeah.
Right?
The Lions. But,
Yep.
oh, man. Rodgers was PO'd.
Oh, my God. And, I mean, those first 2 interceptions. Oh, my God.
I know.
Ugh.
And why was he like so mad at him? Like, was he mad at himself? Because he couldn't be mad at his receivers. It was
He might be mad at his receivers because
fault.
he's delusional. So.
Right. Because this was clearly his fault. Did you see where he was like picking up the telephone, like talking to the guys upstairs?
Yeah.
The man upstairs.
Right.
That was really funny. You always wonder, what are they telling him?
Right.
I want to know. We need some lip readers out there.
Yeah. Aaron Jones looks like he's going to be fine. We may actually have good news on Aaron Jones.
I hope so.
Yeah. So that's good. We should mention Josh Allen. Let's talk about Josh Allen right now.
Yes. Elbow injury.
UCL. Not looking at Tommy John, although that is the ligament. God forbid if that happens. Can you imagine this year? Can you imagine being a Buffalo Bills fan and knowing you have the best team you've had since the early 90s?
Yeah.
Right? You got the best shot at winning the Super Bowl than you've had in 30 years. And Josh Allen might be hurt. Can you imagine that? Never mind fantasy.
Yeah.
Like, what a disaster.
What's the latest with that?
We're waiting.
We still don't know.
We don't know
He's
yet.
Supposed to get like X-rays or something.
They're
today,
waiting on results of whatever test he took to see how bad this elbow injury is.
Is it his throwing elbow?
Yes. Now, the Twitter doctors who, they're hit and miss with this, but I think a lot of them think it's a good 2-week injury. It's not going to be an end of the season injury, but it's going to be a couple of weeks he's not going to play. So, Case Keenum, baby.
Oh, great.
Yeah.
Can tell my enthusiasm.
Oh, I know. Well, I mean, look, you didn't trade Tua, so you have him.
This is true.
You'll be okay. But be prepared, I think, to be without Josh Allen this week.
Mm-hmm.
Just be prepared. It may not happen. But also, like, man, I had a Josh Allen team that was making a comeback. I got to 4-5 this week, but, like, it's a super flex league, and I don't have anybody to play there.
Yeah.
I had Fields and Allen as my 2 quarterbacks. I'm like, okay, let's get going. Let's come on, man. But that team might end up on the burial pile.
Oh.
Yes. Will Keenan Allen ever play again?
I don't know. Apparently his hamstring issue got worse during the bye week, which is crazy.
Yep. I haven't heard that one before.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. Usually that kind of stuff gets better. Like I know sometimes, like when Sean says, my husband, when he doesn't work out or when he's not active, sometimes things do get worse. But a hamstring injury doesn't make sense for that.
Who knows?
Yeah.
He's not a baby.
Right. Yeah.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Will Jonathan Taylor ever play?
I think so.
Maybe. I mean, this is just.
I mean, at this point,
this is just Saquon 2021.
Yeah, you should just chalk up the season and collect your money on the couch.
Yeah. How many Jonathan Taylor teams? How many times, you draft Jonathan Taylor and you're just proud of that. You're like, oh, this is great. I get Jonathan Taylor. I mean, I can't get over how bad it's been. Just unbelievable.
Yeah, I guess it's good I didn't get that first couple picks.
Yeah, right? So congratulations.
Yeah.
All right, you ready?
Yes.
Give me a song.
Get that good waiver wire that will set your team on fire. So don't misfire or he will go to the highest buyer. Don't wait too long cause you know they expire. You require to aspire the highest waiver wire. Wah, 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 wah.
Mm-hmm. So, Kate Otten, what do you think?
Yeah. Leads the team in receiving yards.
For the year? No, this past week he did.
Past week.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah.
He did. Yeah, okay.
For this past week.
Yeah.
So that was nice.
You're in.
Yeah, why not?
Yep, okay.
Especially there's some bye weeks. Hurst is on bye.
Yep.
Who else? Who?
Oh, I mean Andrews is hurt,
Andrews,
but yeah,
right?
yeah.
So for those two, you could afford that.
Oh yeah, no doubt.
Let's do it.
So Kate Otten for sure. Cole Kmet for that reason, right?
Oh yeah, him
yeah,
too.
absolutely.
Although
I mean, it's streaming. I mean, you're not going all out for these guys.
Yeah.
But again, bye-week fill-in or just give them a shot. You never know. But like, yeah, I'm taking a shot. Mm-hmm. They shouldn't be on waivers anymore after this week.
Right.
Yeah. How about Mecole Hardman?
I mean, he's not available in any of my leagues, but it says he's only 48% owned.
He's actually available in a couple of my leagues, which is weird.
Yeah.
He's not available a lot, but I mean, he shouldn't be available.
Yeah. So
he's just a guy I've ignored.
Right. Yeah, same.
Because whoever believed in Mecole Hardman?
I don't know.
But they're using him right now. They're using him in all these jet sweeps, and he's catching touchdown passes, and he's better than I thought he'd be. That's for sure.
Yeah.
He's having a good year. Mm-hmm. So, do we have any other it's a bad week for waiver wire. This is not a good week.
Yeah.
So
I don't really have many things.
No, there's just not much. There's not much to pick up this week.
And we need it because there's bye weeks coming.
Now, if you're in Superflex tonight, you need to bid on Case Keenum. It's as simple as that.
Yeah.
You have to do it. And I think if you're in Superflex leagues, if Matt Ryan was dropped, stash him. I think if you're in Superflex leagues and Jameis Winston was dropped, stash him. Not that you're crazy about him, but Dalton stinks. I'm sorry.
He wasn't.
Oh, he stunk last night.
No, last
Dalton
night.
in prime time. I mean, if they play, it's the prime time rule with Andy Dalton and Kirk Cousins.
Yeah.
Both of them in prime time. They're just jokes.
Yeah.
You know, it's like they have to play in morning.
Well, I had to play him in Dynasty because I didn't have Tannehill.
Oh, brother, that's right.
But honestly, I've only had 2 quarterbacks for so long because that was one of the leagues I had luck in. But I only had quarterback, I've only had them. And I'm like, during the middle of the year, I was like, I got to get somebody. So I picked at least at least I get 13, 14 points out of them. Better than nothing. Right. I mean, I don't know what I got this week, but I think last week I only
But they're also losing, and I don't see why they would continue to start Dalton if they keep losing like this.
Well, who else do they have?
What's Jameis Winston or it's Taysom Hill?
Oh, yeah. Why don't they play Hill? He got 11 points this week.
Yeah, Dalton.
Yeah, Dalton got 11 points. Why aren't they playing Hill?
Why would they play Hill?
Why would
Hill
they play
stinks.
Andy Dalton?
I mean, play Winston.
Ugh.
Or they just need they don't have a quarterback. It's as simple as that. They just don't have anybody.
Yeah.
But after you've scoured the waiver wire for this not very exciting week, and you want even less exciting options.
Less exciting.
The less exciting. These are the leftovers of the leftovers.
At least you don't have to pay.
10.
But you don't have to pay for these guys. They're cheap.
Oh no.
You don't have to
Not
pay.
at all. These are free.
Freebies.
Yes. Free afternoon delight. How about a little Jalen Warren in your life?
No.
No? No Jalen for you? Come on, Jalen. Give it to me, Jalen. No, it doesn't work for you?
No.
No, it doesn't work for you at all.
I like more unique names.
Like Raheed Shaheed. Rashid Shaheed. Sorry. Rashid. Like what? What do you got for an after midnight? Early morning?
Samore Torre.
Samore Torre.
Or Samore. How do you say? I don't even know how to say the poor kid's name.
Oh, wow.
Last week he was on the Who the Hell list.
Yep.
This week he upgrades.
He's no longer you now know who he is.
You know
and
who
you
he is.
want him in the mornings.
You want him because they are really thin at wide receiver. I mean, they are so thin at wide receiver that this nobody from the list last week is gonna be on the after midnight list.
After midnight. Is he as thin as their receiver? I know you like him thin.
What? Kenny! That's all I got.
That's all you got.
Yeah, it's a light week.
It's a very light week.
But I'll take Samore.
Samore. Okay. There you go.
That's all I got.
Who the hell is Tegan Quintoriano? I can't even say the name.
Well, he's a 22-year-old rookie from Oregon State. He's 6'6". 6'6". 258 pounds. He's a tight end on the Houston Texans, as we found out on Thursday Night Football.
You got a touchdown pass. Who the hell is Tegan Quinn? I can't say it.
Poor kid.
Quintoriano. I'm anal about that. I want to get names right.
You're very good at getting names right.
Albert Egbunam.
Wow.
That was the one I wanted to get that right. Remember him?
Yes.
I hate when people call him Albert O. It's like he's got a name, you know?
Just like when people call Johnny Cats.
Right.
Because they don't know how to say his last name.
I mean, seriously, that's an easy one to say.
And Ted's last name.
Zervalakis.
Zervalakis.
I mean, Denny Echeverria.
Yeah.
I mean, come on.
There's so many hard names out there.
I mean, make an effort. You can do it.
Yeah, this is true.
Tegan Quintoriano. Not Quint.
Quintoriano, right.
I mean, that's not a great fourth letters of your name.
Yeah.
Quit. But, you know.
But hey.
Yeah. But he did. Caught a touchdown pass. And speaking of guys who caught a touchdown pass, who the hell is Dax Milne?
Okay, Dax Milne is a wide receiver from the Washington Commanders. He's 6 foot. He's 23 years old. This is actually his second year in the NFL. He was drafted in 2021 of, the 7th round. Actually, last year, the whole year, he did catch 9 receptions for 83 yards.
The whole year?
The whole year.
Okay.
So he did have some play last year. I mean, I don't remember him. Interesting fact, when I typed in his name in Google, you know how when you like start typing, like things come up?
Yeah.
So when I started typing Dax, it came up Dax Milne. Is that how you say his name?
Milne.
Milne.
Yeah.
Okay. It said girlfriend. So I was like, who is Dax Milne's girlfriend? Okay. So apparently, there's some gossip. Her name is Abby, and she used to date Zach Wilson.
Oh,
and
wow.
Apparently, Zach Wilson and Dax used to be roommates and friends in college. How about that stat?
So she broke up with the quarterback to go with Dax Milne.
Yeah. So
interesting.
They date now. I'm sure.
What does she know about Zach Wilson that we're learning? That's what I want to know. Right? What does she already know about this guy who's trying to be the quarterback of the Jets?
I don't know, but she's very pretty. She's very pretty. Anyway, that's some gossip.
There you go.
For our women listeners out there who care.
That's the best piece of information we've had all year. We have a new show all of a sudden. Yeah.
The gossip section.
We're going for reality TV here.
The gossip section with Christina Shaw.
Dump the quarterback, go for the unknown wide receiver. Yeah. I want to know more about her, so I wanted to. Right?
Kenny.
Yeah.
Kenny.
No, I don't mean it like that. I'm just like
I know.
curious. Like dump a quarterback, go for Dax Milne.
For his friend.
Yeah, for his roommate.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Interesting. So, you have any bad decisions that you made? Because I made one bad one.
No, because I went 5-0 this week.
I went 5-0.
What was your mistake?
Well, I picked up Justin Fields in how many leagues, right? And started him wherever I could. But, you know, when you see a quarterback going up against the Detroit Lions, you want to get that guy in there. When you see that quarterback is Aaron Rodgers, you want to get that guy in there.
Yeah.
So I started Aaron Rodgers in 3 leagues over Justin Fields, and I lost all 3 of those.
How many points did Rodgers get? Negative?
I think he got 18. But, like, Fields had 45.
Right. But, I mean, 18's not horrible.
It wasn't, no, he like, Rodgers didn't crap the bed. He looked terrible, but he didn't, quote unquote, crap the bed in a horrible way. Right. But you have a historic week on your bench. I lost all 3 of them.
Well,
and it wasn't even an overthought. Like, to me, I'm like, well, I'm getting Rodgers in there. Like, this is my week now, not anymore.
Yeah, but
I mean, now Fields is your starting quarterback.
Again, it's a dart throw. It's a decision that you make that you think at the time is a good decision. You can't beat yourself up for this stuff.
Yes, you can.
No, you can't.
That's why we have a show. We're here to beat ourselves up. That's why we do this.
No.
We're totally to beat ourselves up.
Just berate yourself every week.
Beat ourselves up, and every football player that's let us down over the past how many years we've been doing this.
Yeah, Keenan Allen.
Right? See? See? By the way, in 2022, in the year of our Lord,
here we go. I
got beat by Kenyon Drake, who scored 2 touchdowns. Kenyon Drake in 2022. Are you kidding me? Come on.
Why?
And I got beat by. I had a League One last night where I had to start the show. So I'm like, I leave the TV, and I have my TV on my phone, right? So, like, I put the phone away, thinking, all right, well, at least I got this league one. And then I see alert, Juwan Johnson with a touchdown out of nowhere when they couldn't move the ball. And all of a sudden, Juwan Johnson scores a touchdown. I lose a league because I'm like, you fucking kidding me?
Oh.
Come on. Juwan Johnson, Kenyon Drake.
Can we also talk about Deshaun Jackson?
And Deshaun Jackson getting a hamstring injury in the middle of the game.
Can we talk about Deshaun Jackson?
Yeah.
I like randomly was getting ready for something and I saw Thomas Thomas picked up from the waivers Deshaun Jackson.
That's hilarious.
I was like, what? I texted Thomas. I said, you must be really desperate at wide receiver to be picking up Deshaun Jackson.
Yeah.
Are you kidding me?
Yeah.
Deshaun Jackson.
And he got hurt. He didn't even finish the game.
Shocked.
Yeah.
I'm shocked.
That's great.
Anyway.
That's amazing.
It's Wednesday night. Who should you choose? Make the right choice so you win, not lose. Starter sit, starter sit, starter sit. Oh, we got some good ones.
We got a bunch.
Yeah.
Go for it.
Okay. So Dennis asked, if you want to know who these players are playing against, let me know. I can tell you that too.
Yeah, okay.
But
go for it.
For now, okay, we got DK Metcalf.
Against Tampa.
Yes. Ayuk.
Against the Chargers.
And Lamb versus Green Bay. Need one.
Lamb.
See, I think Ayuk.
You can't start all three? I mean, I want all three of them in my lineup. What do you have that you're like sitting those guys?
Need one for my other wide receiver slot opposite Cooper Kupp.
I mean, great. It's
now,
great.
he could flex a second and move Pollard or Foreman to the bench. Yes.
I would move Foreman to the bench. If Zeke doesn't play, you got to put Pollard in there.
Yeah, but I think Zeke's going to play this week.
Okay, you think so? Because I don't think he is. But like, if Zeke's out, Pollard's in your lineup. Without a doubt, I get that.
Yes.
Okay. In which case, don't start Pollard and Lamb. Then you're right. Then you sit Lamb in that case, and you start Metcalf or you start what was the other one? Ayuk.
Right. But if he put a claim in for Kirk and it would drop Ayuk, why would you want to drop Ayuk for Kirk?
Yeah, I wouldn't want to do that.
I wouldn't want to do that either.
No.
I don't.
Kirk is hit or miss, as is Ayuk. But I still think that's a lateral move. There's nothing gained with that.
Right. I would just stick with Ayuk.
I would stick. Yeah. But Ayuk, the problem with Ayuk is now you get McCaffrey full time. Now you get Deebo Samuel back this week. Probably you get Kittle. Ayuk's like the fourth option on that team. So I don't think you can start Ayuk.
Yeah. So
I think you're starting Metcalf. Metcalf finds a way. Tampa's defense is not what it was. Metcalf finds a way. I would start Metcalf.
And they are playing in Germany though. I'm not going with Metcalf.
All right. So you're going Ayuk.
Yeah.
Wow, really? I'm going Metcalf.
Well,
like
the
confidently
Lamb
so.
too.
Yeah, but if you put Pollard in there, I don't think you want both Lamb and Pollard.
True.
Right. If you're not now, if Zeke starts, you're sitting Pollard.
Correct.
Then you play Lamb.
Okay.
That's it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree with that.
I want Metcalf. That's it. That's my pick. So.
Okay. Here's another one. Full PPR. He says he can't believe he has to ask this, but the Colts are a dumpster fire. Quotes.
Yes.
Dumpster fire.
Yes.
Taylor, Mostert, James Robinson, Swift, AJ Dillon if Aaron Jones doesn't play. But I think Aaron Jones is going to play.
James Robinson's on a bye this week, so you can scratch him out.
No. I'm sorry, Brian Robinson.
Forget him anyway.
Forget him anyway. Yeah.
Brian Robinson's a plotter.
Yeah.
I am not sitting Jonathan Taylor if he plays. I'm just not doing it.
You can't.
No,
I know.
I'm not doing it.
And if you feel like you have to, then I would say Mostert.
Yeah, but now Mostert's got the Jeff Wilson issue.
I know.
If you get word that DeAndre Swift's snaps are going to increase, you want Swift.
Yeah, but even
Swift
that.
Swift, like, he's too good to sit if he's going to play. The problem is they're barely using him because he's nursing an injury.
Right.
But like if he gets a full complement of snaps, you want Swift in there. But I'm not sitting Jonathan Taylor.
It's a shame because all these guys could be really great.
Yeah.
But they're all just not this year.
No.
And it's so sad.
No.
Yeah.
I mean, I get it with Taylor because, like, you know, you get the Ellinger issue and they're a dumpster fire. I get it, but I'm not sitting the guy.
Yeah. All right, here's another one. Full PPR flex spot, Pollard, Jamal Williams, DJ Moore.
Pollard if Zeke is out. Without a doubt. Pollard's in your lineup.
Yes.
Not even a question.
If Zeke is
in, DJ Moore.
See, I go Jamal Williams.
They're playing Chicago.
DJ Moore has been good, but he's kind of like all over the place. I feel like Jamal Williams is been like pretty steady.
But the last time DJ Moore played against Atlanta, he killed him.
That was the last time.
And that's Thursday. Now here's the problem is this. If you're waiting on the Zeke news, then you can't play DJ Moore because they play Thursday. So that takes DJ Moore out of the equation.
Yeah, I would not.
So if you're waiting on if you're waiting just to get Paul, so this is your answer.
Wait.
This is your answer. If you think Zeke's going to be out, you wait. That takes DJ Moore out of the equation, and then you wait for Pollard. If it's not Pollard, you put
Correct.
Jamal Williams in.
Yes,
There's your answer.
that is. I agree with
Yeah,
that.
that's how you do it.
Mm-hmm.
So, okay.
I agree with that.
Okay.
Yeah. All right. Our next question. Oh, we forgot to ask Gret. Maybe we should ask Gret real quick.
All right.
Our next question is from Francisco. Schultz or Tunyon?
Schultz.
Yes, agree with
Cannot
that.
play Tunyon right now.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and Tunyon could have a blow-up game. Like, I feel like Tunyon is going to have, like, a couple of blow-up games a year, and he'll just be on my bench when it happens because I'll never get it right with Tunyon.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's like hitting a lotto ticket.
Yeah.
This would be the blow-up game for him, you know?
Yeah, right.
So,
and
I don't
I'd
know.
rather
Schultz
do
is
Schultz. And they just got off their bye, right? No, they have a bye.
No, they just had the bye. So
Right.
Schultz had a week to get healthy too.
Right.
No,
So-
I want Schultz in there.
So yeah, he's rested.
I think Schultz will be good this week.
He had a nice night of sleep, you
Yeah.
know.
You know, in Dallas, like getting their offensive weapons back slowly but surely.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Gallup's now playing every game. Schultz is back. Prescott's back, and their defense is good. Like Dallas is going to be pretty good down the stretch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Here's another one: Gabe Davis or Sutton.
Gabe Davis is so frustrating.
I know, but I think I'm still.
Well, wait a minute. Is Allen playing? If Josh Allen's not playing,
Oh, true.
if Josh Allen's not playing, then no. I want Sutton.
Josh Allen's not playing.
If Josh Allen plays, I want Davis.
Yes, correct.
Yeah.
Yes, if he does not play Sutton, I agree with that as well.
Yep.
And the final one, your favorite, Rondell Moore or Mecole Hardman. I'm going Rondell Moore, but I know you don't like Rondell Moore, and I know you're going to say Mecole
It's a
Hardman.
toss-up. I'm not necessarily, because I don't love Mecole Hardman either. Rondell Moore, obviously, like, he's showing you that he's a thing until Marquise Brown gets back. Then forget that,
Right.
as far as I'm concerned. But he's viable.
Mm-hmm.
And Mecole's viable, too. It's a toss-up.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's even.
I'm going Moore.
All right, go more. That's okay.
Oh.
I'll endorse it.
Yes. All in favor?
Yay.
Yeah. That's all we have for. Do you have any?
I'm giving you the one. So I said at the beginning of the show. So I got to sit one of these guys. It's half PPR. Kamara, Saquon, Etienne, Walker. Which one are you sitting?
Oh, man.
I have this decision every week in this league. This is the New York League.
Say it again.
Kamara, Saquon, Etienne, Walker.
I guess Etienne.
I think that's the one you sit. But it's not easy.
It's not easy.
I mean,
but
any one of those guys can get 20. I might even sit Kamara.
Yeah, I wouldn't do Walker.
No, although Walker's playing Tampa.
Yeah.
Once upon a time, Tampa's defense, run defense, you wouldn't play a running back against that, but that's not the case now.
Mm-hmm.
And Walker just gets it done every week.
Yeah,
And I like Etienne this week against the Chiefs. It's a good position for him, you know.
Yeah.
But I got that decision every week unless I trade one. I'm going to try to trade one.
Do you need a wide receiver?
I do need a wide receiver in that league. You want to give me one?
Yeah, I'll get you one.
Yes. I think you have Tyreek Hill in that league. I'll trade him.
No.
Oh, come on. I'm giving you a premium running back. Like, these are 4 premium running backs. They're worth Tyreek Hill. Yeah.
Let me see.
That was negotiation for you.
I know that I can maybe no. I don't know. Well, let's talk more.
Yeah, okay.
Let's talk more off the air.
Yeah, I'll take Tyreek Hill. You'll hit me a championship. I'll take it.
Yeah, I know.
Yes.
Maybe what about Alan Lazard?
No, for those guys? Sorry. I'll give you Foreman for him.
No.
Yeah, okay, fine.
Okay, here's a question. Here's one for you. McLaurin or Lazard?
I mean, Lazard's got to do something. Like, there's no receivers in Green Bay, right?
Right.
There's nothing there. I mean, McLaurin's
playing
been pretty good.
Philly, though. They're playing Philly.
Yeah, but now he's going to deal with Darius Slay. I wouldn't want.
Right.
I would want to deal with Washington wide receiver this week.
Right.
So no, I'm going Lazard.
Yeah, Lazard.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah.
Done
Done
Submit.
deal. Okay. There you go. Are we ready for burials?
Yes, we are.
I mean, quite a week. I'm sad we have to do this because we've had fun with this all year, but this is now final. Dearly beloved, we're gathered here today to finally bury, put the official nail in the coffin of the season, hence maybe even the career of Michael Thomas.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye.
Yeah, I don't even have much to say about it.
Bye-bye.
Like,
I mean, we kind of like expected it.
For this season?
Yeah. Oh.
That was worth that's worth a diminished chord as far as I'm concerned.
Yeah.
Michael Thomas, we hardly knew you this year. And frankly, for the past 3 years.
Yeah. I mean, remember we were saying that at the beginning of the year. He does not want to play.
Rest in peace, Michael Thomas.
Okay, bye. Bye,
Yeah,
Michael Thomas.
At this point.
Oh, well.
Yeah, I'm not even sad about that. But I am sad about this. Dearly beloved, we're gathered here today to bury the season of yet another one of my guys, Rashad Bateman.
Oh,
Good grief.
gosh.
Why is it young people getting hurt?
I know.
Like, we haven't buried old people in this list.
Can't we bury Kenyon Drake?
We can't. We're going to revive Kenyon Drake.
And what? Oh, jeez. We're going to have to revive Kenyon Drake. Get the heck out of here. Ugh.
The amount of young players, like, it's like, you're a parent. You don't want to outlive your child, right? And we're burying all our children this week.
We're burying our children.
We're burying our children. Rest in peace.
But you know who we can raise from the dead?
Go for it. Major Key.
We are here today at our Vegas Fantasy to raise Deshaun Jackson.
And then bury him in the same game. Dearly beloved, we're here to bury Deshaun Jackson. Because he couldn't even make it through one game without tweaking the hamstring.
Shocked. Shocking news here.
But you know who's back too? Dearly beloved.
Oh.
We are here to revive the season of not one of my guys, but I just traded for him in a league. I can't believe it. Cordero Patterson.
Oh, jeez.
Who's back.
Welcome back, bud.
You know why? Because all they do is run the football. So you know what? Cordero. He's playable.
Until he hurts himself.
I traded in a Superflex league where my quarterback 2 was Matt Ryan and my quarterback 3 was Baker Mayfield. Right? So I need a quarterback. I was offered Chris Olave, Cordero Patterson, and Zach Wilson for Ramondre Stevenson.
Ooh.
I had to do it.
Yeah. Oy.
I had to do it.
Mm-hmm.
Right? I mean, Zach Wilson, he doesn't look great, but they're going to have to throw more. And Garrett Wilson looks really good.
Mm-hmm.
And Olave's really good.
Right.
And Cordero is like, if he gets in the end zone, he's good.
Yeah.
Right? And all they do is run the football.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, he's not bad. He's going to be week to week, but he's not bad. Like, it's a downgrade from Ramondre, obviously, but, like, I got to get a quarterback. Like, I don't think I made a bad deal.
Yeah.
I needed it.
Olave looked great last night.
Olave's Well, Olave is a great player.
Really great.
Yeah.
I wish I'd gotten him in a dynasty league.
The thing is, and I got to learn how to do this more, especially in the amount of leagues I play, with all these rookies. Like this year, when we looked at the year in May, and all these guys were drafted, Olave, Garrett Wilson, Treylon Burks, Sky Moore,
Walker.
No, I'm trying to think the receivers.
Sorry.
Right. Jameson Williams is going to come in a little bit too. Jahan Dotson.
Yeah.
Right. You gotta spread it out and not pick the same guys. And I picked Jahan Dotson in so many leagues, but didn't pick Olave. I only have Olave in 2 leagues. Like it's a dart throw. Just like you don't know who it's going to be, so spread it out. One emerges. You don't know.
Oh, you forgot about Moore.
Yeah. Right.
Sorry.
So it just that's a lesson learned. Just to spread that out.
Yeah.
Because you just don't know who it's going to be. Mm-hmm. You know, and the 2 people I picked the least were Garrett Wilson and Chris Olave. Well, right? And they're the 2 best rookie wide receivers so far.
Yeah.
So there you go. You just don't know.
Yeah.
It was like a couple years ago when Justin Jefferson was on waivers because nobody picked him. Right? And look what he did.
Yeah.
Right?
And on that note, when the ball hits your hand and you run as fast as you can, that's Olave.
That's Olave.
You hit that low note way better than I did.
I mean, we could put it up a key.
No.
Okay, fine. Anywho.
Everybody have a great fantasy football week. I hope you go undefeated just like I did this week.
Yes. And now this is going to be a fun week because the Eagles are the Monday Night Football game. So we're going to be with Christina as she's cheering on Dallas Goedert needing points.
Yes.
On Monday Night Football or whoever else you have.
It's going to be great.
Right? It's going to be screaming for this week. So
I pretty much only have Hurts and Goddard.
There you go.
I didn't take Sanders anywhere.
Yeah, Sanders having a good year. Finally.
I didn't want to
deal
with
I get
it.
But anywho, that's what week 10 is going to be.
It's going to be great.
Hope you have a good week. My name's Kenny Davidsen.
I'm Christina Shaw.
Bye.
Bye.